What's going on, everyone? I am Shelfy. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. I am going to do a settings breakdown video for you guys today. I redo this every year, regardless of whether or not you're a competitive player or a new player to the game. If you're a competitive player, maybe you're looking to just see what I do, make a couple tweaks to your settings, or if you're completely new and you're trying to wrap your head around this whole thing, I'm going to break it all down as simply as possible for you right now so that you can get on your way in MLB The Show 20. So if this video helps you or you enjoy, hit that thumbs up down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's get into the best user settings for MLB The Show 20. When you open up your settings, this is the screen that you're going to be looking at. For pitching, I use pure analog pitching. I also use strike zone 3 as my camera angle. Let me back out and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. This is strike zone 3 camera angle from the pitching perspective. Pure analog is that little thing that you see above the batter's eye right there on your screen. So basically, you're just gonna aim where you want the pitch to go with your left stick. As you move your left stick, you can see that circle up at the top moving. Once you figure out exactly where you want that pitch to go, you're just gonna leave your finger there, keep that circle there, and with your right stick, you're gonna pull down, hold it in, and once it gets to that yellow meter, you're gonna flick it back up, and you wanna flick it up in the direction of that red circle. The closer you are to both the yellow line and the red circle, the more accurate your pitch will be. Now, I know this seems a little bit complex. It is a little bit difficult. It's hard to get used to, but this is the best setting to be as accurate as possible with your pitches. If you can get good at it, you can dot just like that fastball right there. The other option that you could use is meter. Pulse is an option, but if you're looking to be competitive at all, I would not go pulse. There's way too much randomness involved in pulse. I'm gonna skip right over the meter. This is another one that a lot of people use. I suck at it, but I'll show it to you guys just in case you wanna see it. So again, you're just gonna select your pitch. You're gonna use your left stick to aim where you wanna locate. If your controller starts to vibrate, that means that you're going way off the strike zone. The less vibrating, the closer to the zone. You're just gonna press X. You're gonna press X again towards the bottom, and then you're gonna press it a third time and try and get it as close to that yellow line as possible. I suck at it. Pure analog's a lot more accurate if you can get good at it, so that's what I would advise. Pure analog. Strike zone 3 just kind of backs you up a little bit so you can see your opponent. One thing I like to do when I'm playing online is to see how early or late my opponent is swinging at his pitches so that I can make adjustments with my pitch mix. Now, if you hit L1, you'll go over to batting and base running. This is where things are gonna get really dynamic. I use zone hitting. If you wanna be good at this game, if you're looking to be competitive at this game, zone hitting is what you wanna use, because just like pure analog with pitching, it is the best way to be as accurate as possible and have the most user control over how you hit. Directional can be very random. The hitting view that I like to use is called strike zone. Again, let me back out here and show you guys exactly what strike zone looks like. That is this super zoomed in camera angle that you see everyone online using. This one right here almost takes the batter out of the screen. It's not the greatest from a viewer standpoint, but it gives you the best perspective on those pitches coming in. The closer, the better. Obviously, you're pretty much in the catcher's perspective from strike zone. It's the best camera angle for competitive play. Any comp player, all the best players in the world, you're gonna see them using this camera angle. Now, something awesome that they added to the game this year is custom PCI. Your PCI is that circle that you're gonna see on the screen. Let's go back out in this video. You see that black shape that's going around the screen right there? I'm controlling that with the left stick. This is called your PCI setting. You can fully customize this PCI, both the outer rings, the inner rings, and those 3 dots that you see in the middle. Let's go back to the settings and we can talk about it in more detail. Go into the options, again, go over to hitting. Once you set it to zone, you can go down even farther, and this is where you can customize your PCI entirely. The smaller PCI that you see in the middle, that's the most important one. That's the barrel of your bat. You want to put that on the ball. That's how you determine how good or bad that you're going to hit the ball. I like to use wedge. The outer ring that you saw, the bigger one, the one that actually faded away as the pitch was coming in. Let me show you again here. See that outer ring that came in? When my opponent goes to pitch, that outer ring's going to go away. You can choose to keep that outer ring on the screen if it makes you feel a little bit more comfortable, but I like having it go away. That outer ring didn't exist before MLB The Show 20, and I've just gotten used to hitting without it there, so I'd rather it fade out. So what I do is I go all the way down to the bottom, and that PCI fade out I have set to outer. You can actually make both the center and the outer go away and have no PCI at all. Some people like that, but I like keeping my middle PCI there, so I get rid of the outer. My PCI transparency is at 80%. I like using black. You can change it to whatever color you want. This again is another new addition to the game this year. I like the black. I think it just kind of looks pretty concrete on the screen, easy. And my outer ring that fades out is gonna be Starfighter. Now fielding, this is ultra important. A lot of new people to the game don't know about this. When you turn the game, when you put the game in, when you turn it on, your throwing interface is gonna be set to buttons. You need to switch that to button accuracy. Button accuracy gives you a throw meter that will allow you to have full control over the throw of the person you're about to use, over that fielder who's about to pick up the ball and throw it to a base or throw it to a cutoff man or throw it home. Another thing you absolutely need to turn on is throw canceling. This will allow you to cancel a throw that you preload. The game allows you to preload your throws before you actually make them. So if there's a ball hit to the outfield and your left fielder is trailing that ball, he's about to go pick it up, you can preload your throw so that the player knows exactly where he's gonna throw the ball when he picks it up. But if something changes on the bases, you wanna be able to change that throw, right? That's why you have throw canceling on. When you have throw canceling on, once you tell your player to put where you're throwing the ball, all you have to do is repress the button just once, just tap it, and it'll cancel that throw, and you can rethrow again. It's a little bit difficult here when we're doing this in practice mode, but I'm gonna turn into the pitcher, and I'm gonna try and get my opponent to put the ball in play a little bit so that I can show you the button accuracy meter in game. See here, let me just throw some pitches down in the strike zone. I set it to 3-2 so that maybe the batter will be a little bit more aggressive with these strikes. Ground ball up the middle. Now, as you can see here, there's that throw meter, and I preloaded that throw. I told him to throw it to second base before he even picked it up. It was preset, locked in, ready to go. Let's do a couple more of these, see if I can get some more examples from some different positions. Boom, ground ball to third, telling him to throw across. You want to hold the button in until it gets to that green area on the screen. The throw meter is going to start all the way to the left, and it's going to move left to right. You want to hold the button in, whatever base you're throwing it to, whatever player you're throwing it to, hold the button in until it gets to the green and then let go. The better your player is with the throw rating, the bigger that green square is going to be. If you have a player who has inaccurate throwing, that green square is going to be smaller, it's going to be tighter, it's going to be harder to hit on the knob. As you can see right here, Jay Bruce out in left field, a little bit of a smaller square. It is on rookie right now, so that's not going to be affected too much. But when you're playing online, if you have a bad fielder out there, that green square is going to look small. It's going to be tight for some guys. It's going to be a little bit difficult. But again, with regular buttons, all you do is press the button and you hope that the player makes the throw. That's totally random. If you're looking to be competitive, if you're looking to be solid at the game, you're looking to get better at the game, you want to use button accuracy so you have this most user control as possible over where that ball goes. If we would stop striking Jonathan VR out here, I could show you guys some more examples. Give me some ground balls. All right, here, as you can see, bam, again, throw meter came all the way across. I almost missed to the right on that one, but we stopped it just in time to get to the green. All right, now I'm gonna put a runner on first to try and set up some double play situations, see if I can get multiple throws in one play for you guys as an example. Ball four, that's not good. Keep running that two seam until he slaps it in play. Ball four again, what an eye. Guy's a savage. Ground ball, boom, throw it to second, and then once that throw releases, I can press the next button. Boom, bang, bang, super simple. Once you do this a bit, you'll get in a rhythm with it. It'll be like second nature to you. It'll be easy. It'll only be difficult, like again, like with those bad fielders who just have a really tight green square. Other than that, it's gonna be super easy. You're gonna be 10 out of 10 with good fielders. It's gonna be like clockwork. The harder fielders are all you have to worry about. Now I'm gonna give you an example of just the buttons. We got the runner on first, 3-2 count, fouls that one off. See if we can get a ground ball here. I have just buttons on, so all I'm gonna have to do is just press triangle, and then once the double play guy receives the ball, he's gonna try and throw it to first. Again, boom and boom. Just two buttons, worked out perfect. But there's gonna be plays where they make errors, and it's gonna make you wanna rip your hair out because you didn't do anything to make that happen. It just simply came down to the attributes and the ratings. User control, always the most important. Use button accuracy. Again, if this video helped, that super simple video, Just a quick little tips and tutorial breakdown, trying to break this in almost MLB The Show 20 settings for dummies, tips and tricks, tutorials, whatever you want to call it. Simple stuff. If you're new to the game and this helped you out, go to the comment section down below and let me know. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on your way out. Good luck this year, guys. These are the settings that I use in online play. These are the settings that I use in tournament play. These are the settings that I use when I'm doing collabs with people, when I want to smash them through a wall. This is how I play the game. This is how you can get better at the game. If you're new to the game, definitely approach it this way day one. You will thank me later for it. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you again in MLB The Show 21 when I redo this video again for anyone that's new to MLB. And next year, we're going to have a lot of new people because MLB The Show is going to be cross-platform. It's going to be on Xbox and Nintendo, all that stuff. So we're going to have a lot of new people next year. That video is going to probably be more helpful than any other tutorial video that I've ever done. But again, if this helps you out, let me know in the comments. Hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe if you are new. We're on the grind for 100,000 subscribers. I'm out of here, boys. Peace.